If we became single now,
Yeah.
it would feel as amazing as when it first came out because it's brand new to us.
But I would hate to be rejected on Tinder. I don't think I'm built...
You probably would. I would very unlikely get rejected on Tinder. I'm going to a restaurant called the Orafali Brothers. Have you heard of the Orafali Brothers?
This.
Yeah, it's apparently some fucking mental mad chef. They're two brothers. One's an absolute nut job, but like a fucking crazy Einstein scientist for food.
Wow.
And the other one's just, I don't know, just a brother.
Well, like, I just forgot that, like, you used to actually be such a food influencer back in the day. And then all of a sudden, I think you went to another one last week. And that's the only time JJ posts on his story. If it's Phoenix.
Or a free meal.
Or a free meal.
I know. And I had people, I don't know whether to say this or not. It wasn't great.
Was it not?
No.
Why'd you post it then? You shouldn't.
Because they gave me 880 dirhams worth of food.
But that's not your problem. That you have to give honest feedback. Be like, honestly, I cannot share this with people.
But the staff was so nice and it was quiet in there. Who am I? Am I fucking Gordon Ramsay saying you fucking food shit? No, it just wasn't. I didn't love it as much as I was expecting to love this place.
Well,
so people were messaging me going like, oh, what do you think? And I was like, it's good, but have a look around. I'm going to the Orafali Brothers. It got voted the #1 restaurant in the Middle East and North Africa. It's not that expensive. Apparently it's really good for groups, but I've booked
cuisine?
it for me and Catherine. I don't know.
Oh.
I think it's like flatbreads and pizzas and random shit, chicken wings and I don't know how it could be #1 with such a basic menu.
This new place called Zaza, slices of pizzas, and they are those New York style slices of pizza.
Is it Dubai Hills Mall?
I think so, maybe. I want to try that.
Yeah, I've walked past it.
Okay.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Welcome to the What Would You Do podcast with JJ and Nimi. We missed Valentine's Day, really.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that because I saw loads of podcasts doing loads of Valentine's Day content, and we need to get on it.
We record this in advance, and we don't actually think about what days are coming up.
Yeah.
Big days coming up. Ramadan. Yeah. What does that mean to this show?
What does that mean?
The kind of content we do.
Well, on the radio, we would slow things down. We would be a bit more PC than we usually are.
Our boss used to make me do all the music, and I had to replace all of the bangers like Rihanna, Umbrella with James Blunt, You're Beautiful. And I was like, mate, I don't care what the time of month is. I think Muslims and Arabic people would still want to hear Rihanna Umbrella
100%
over James Blunt, You're Beautiful.
Yeah, and also for anyone listening who's in the UK and doesn't actually and has this idea of what Ramadan is actually like in an Arab country, it is just a normal month. People are a lot more low key though, and obviously timings change. They're out late at night. Restaurants change. Times like that change.
Business hours change.
Business hours change, but it's just normal. People will still do try and consume the same things, music, podcasts, all of this stuff. So what we're going to change and what would you do is the question that I hear from you. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Fucko!
Anyway, JJ's dressed like a referee today.
Do you not like this outfit? Do you not like this outfit? I've literally, me and Nimi have sat together and had a catch up for an hour and there was no mention of it. You're dressed like the sun. You dress like the sun.
I thought you were going to say
if the sun had an outfit, you dress like the sun. I couldn't think of anything that was
I
orange,
take
but
that
an
as
orange
a
would have
comment,
made
and
sense.
I'm going to stand up for the camera. Look at these pants. They've got smiley faces on them. I was in such a bad mood this morning, to be honest. I was like, I need to dress happy.
I'm actually in an all right mood at the minute. Yesterday, I had a meeting. Have you ever heard deep in a meeting and he was just on a call and just the way he's talking, you're just flicking your bean over it?
Why'd you have to put it that way?
No, it's metaphorically flicking the bean.
Okay. Yes, because it's with so much authority and command. And I'm like, yes, I want a piece of that.
I had a bit of a negotiation yesterday. We were negotiating some deal. It was a 2-hour call. I fucking led it.
Wow.
A few team members of mine were on it. And I just spoke the whole thing. And I just the words that were coming out of my mouth was just outrageous. And I went home to Catherine. I was like, Catherine, if you had heard me during this call, you'd have been under the desk in moments.
I wish you'd recorded it just so she could hear it.
I wish we recorded it.
Wait, was the deal done?
No. We're almost there.
Okay.
Just like, you just in flow and just like
Yeah.
every word and everything's just
You're like,
making
pat, pat, pat,
sense.
pat, pat.
I was
Yeah.
exhausted, but I was firing. Just my
Yeah.
last inch of energy was just going into it and I was nailing it. What did you get up to though? Obviously, you know what I did for Valentine's Day. I went to that restaurant. What did you do?
Nothing. Went to bed early. Got a nice sleep.
Oh. Nothing else.
Literally, we don't celebrate Valentine's. We just don't.
Do you even make love?
Okay, I'm not going to answer that question. My mum listens to this.
You're a fucking married woman, Nimi. Of course you'd like that to say whether you make love, man. You'd have to go into the details of the angles in which you were rattled.
Of course I do.
You made love on Valentine's Day.
JJ, enough now. You know you're over the line.
You did a post about D. I didn't see it. Catherine brought it up and went, that's really nice, because Nimi never fucking posts about D.
No.
But you posted something about him recently, haven't you?
Well, no. I just posted on my story. I didn't even show his face, but people seem to really resonate. Listen, me and him get messages regularly from people like, hi, are you still together? Hi, are you divorced? Hi.
Yeah.
You know, we even get questions. We even still get like, oh, your husband's cheating on you. He gets, hi, your wife's cheating on you. Like all the time. And I'm like, why are people so pressed about our relationship? Is it because I don't show him? Because it's that. I think it's like the mystery behind like, a lot of new followers don't even know that I'm married. And then people get in touch. They're like, I had no idea you're married. And I'm like, is it
let
relevant?
down.
Is it relevant
I
information?
bought your course just so I could have my monthly calls with you, so I could see you and maybe chat you up.
So I posted about him because I was genuinely feeling like I appreciate him so much because he's been like taking a lot of my shit for the last few months and how busy and stressed I've been. So I was like, you know what? Let's give this man some props.
Yeah,
I give it to him
let's
privately.
post half picture of him.
I give it to him privately. You know what? I just believe in evil eye. I don't want to show his face because shit happens and people talk and people are evil.
Yeah.
So like, fuck it. They don't even deserve to see his face.
So what do you think will happen if you see his face? I show Catherine's face all the time. What do you think's going to happen?
I just think that like sometimes evil eyes cast, like people get jealous or people feel a certain type of way about your relationship. It's not always rosy, but people think, oh my God, when you talk so highly about it. Because you're not going to post on your story like, I just had a fucking fight with my husband, are you?
No.
You're not going to do that. So
Some people do, and it's nice to see.
And tomorrow, we're back together.
Very
It's
refreshing.
good. Yeah.
when we see that.
But yeah, I'm so glad Catherine liked the story.
Yeah, she loved it. She thought it was really nice because obviously you don't post about him too much, and it's not because you don't like him. It's just because why?
Because I don't need to share.
People
I think there's
overdo
certain
it.
parts of my life I just like to keep private.
Yeah,
And
I
they're
just
really
did
happy.
one picture that I took of Catherine the night we went out, posted that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Happy Valentine's Day, babe."
That's cute.
That's nice.
And that works for some people, and I love that.
You got a weird Instagram message recently, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to share it?
Sure. I mean, I don't know how to describe this guy. I've never met
Because you put it
him.
on your close friends, right?
No. So I messed up.
Oh shit! You put it on.
I put it on my main story, and then only like 30 minutes after hundreds of people had seen it did I realise.
Fuck.
And so then I was like, shit. And this was just after I was like talking about my launch class.
Hey guys, get my launch class, and then she posted this message from a random.
Literally, let me just read it out. He messages me at random anyway. His name's Peter Parker.
Is he fuck cool? Peter
I
Parker?
know, honestly, he's got a bit of a mugshot going on anyway. Hey, Nimi, I really request you kindly, humbly, to do me a favour. I want you to produce for me a child. Is it possible for you, my dear? I'm serious about this. And then another message. Nimi, dear, in this world where I am living, I don't have a child, so please. Like, quick favour, babes.
Just mate. Do us a solid.
Yeah.
Can you please reproduce my child? There's a little bit more thought that needs to go into it. But his name's Peter Parker, like Spider-Man, isn't it? It's a Spider-Man.
Literally, I mean, he might be Spidey, but like,
There'll
come
be
on
some
now.
white shit coming out of somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
This is just like, this is the kind of shit I deal with. And I'm not saying I'm like a victim here, like, oh, guys, feel sorry for me. But like, this is kind of nuts.
Honestly, it'd be a fucking honour if girls message me shit like that. It'd be an actual honour. If you want to message me stuff like this, I'm all ears. It would just be a nice little ego boost.
I don't, that's not the kind of ego boost I need.
What ego boost does one need then? I'd fucking love it if just fucking random girl just messaged me going, oi, put a baby in me.
Yeah. I think guys would like that, but girls,
I'd love
if
it.
someone DMs...
I wouldn't reply, but I'd love it.
If someone
I'd show
DMs you to
Catherine.
say, I want to put a baby inside of you, I'd be like, too far.
Yeah, I think the idea of putting a baby in someone is fine because at the end of the day, I'm exploring
Yes.
a new territory.
Yes.
But just having a foreign
Entity.
entity exploring me. In general, that in any capacity, that would make me feel a bit uncomfortable, I think.
Exactly.
Even with someone I know.
Exactly. You're being invaded.
Massively. We're basically... Oh, I'm not
I honestly already thought about it, so let's not. Okay? Let's move on to your thread.
Worst gift you've received from someone you are dating.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a gift that you've received from someone you were dating?
Every single gift that my partner has ever got me.
Go on, tell us.
Guys, like, he's the worst present giver I have ever come across, because the way he gifts is he gives gifts that he would love to receive, not what the actual person
like
would
a signed
love to
Liverpool
receive.
football shirt
Literally,
or something.
like, hey babe, I've got you a Liverpool scarf. Thanks, babe. Thank you so much, babe. That's great.
Yeah.
And then I will never wear it.
Of course.
This one time, guys, I have to share this with you. The worst gift I ever freaking got from him. He came home and he was like so happy, and his smile, like, I love that he was so happy about it. It was a fucking white Mercedes cap. I'm like, babe, in what world?
That he just got from like a F1 shop in Dubai Mall or something.
That's what I got.
bless
So
him.
yeah, that's a fucking shit present.
I feel quite sorry for him now.
So do you?
I didn't actually realise Deep was autistic, but now I do.
he's warped when it comes to gift
He's
giving.
a unique
Are you
individual.
good at giving gifts?
Yeah, I'm more experiences giving.
Nice.
Presents have got to a point now, and you probably realise this, when you've been with someone so long, you just find yourself buying the same shit.
Yeah.
Armani C after perfume.
Yeah.
That's what she likes wearing. Maybe a bit of jewellery with Phoenix on it somewhere.
Yeah, nice.
Like, that's just, it's all kind of the same. But we are now done with the commercial conventions that are days that have just been fucking made up. So we would have to spend money. I didn't want to go that far. I didn't want to go that far, Nimi. This is not a conspiracy podcast. But I'm fucking pissed off that obviously Valentine's Day was fucking made because we've not spent money over January. The economy is down, so they've had to create something in February where there's normally nothing to make us spend money again.
Yeah.
And that is February 14th. So get fucked.
Yeah. Honestly, leave us alone.
I'm bowing down to it. I've taken Catherine out now. This is going to be the second date in 2 weeks that I've taken out for dinner.
Yeah.
That's very much for me as well. But spending money on gifts, we've just done Christmas 6 weeks prior.
Let's all chill. What's the next one then? What's the next thing in the calendar? Easter? No.
Easter?
No,
let's not talk about Easter. That's about Christianity, isn't it?
Oh, okay, fine. Eid,
but how is Easter about rabbits?
Yeah, because
when it's about Jesus,
the actual story isn't. Yeah, because they had to make it commercial somehow.
He didn't come out of the fucking cave for Resurrection Day with a fucking rabbit in his hand.
No, but also, then what do rabbits have to do with chocolate eggs? Because I thought eggs come from like chickens and birds. Rabbits aren't born in eggs, are they?
No.
No, okay.
No, they're not.
Just
and
like
now my mind's fucking blown. I don't know about yours at home.
Because I never thought about this. What do eggs have to do with rabbits?
So Jesus Christ, the Redeemer, if you believe in all of Christianity, and you've obviously got your own religion, assumptions.
JC, also known as.
Then developed into a love for rabbits, which hatched an egg,
and that
which turned to chocolate.
It was an Easter miracle.
In which we eat. That's a fucking miracle in itself, trying to even get from that to that, which
just,
somehow we've done.
It's painful. It's painful.
Anyway, we have not done that. Worst gift you've ever received from someone you're dating.
Yeah.
He gifted me his deceased mum's lingerie and requested me to wear it.
What?
Swallow. Swallow your water, mate.
What?
He gifted me his deceased mum's lingerie and requested me to wear it, that it will look remarkable on me as it did her. Unsure how to react to situation, I told him that I wasn't prepared for such an item and needed time to process. I got up, got out, never to be seen or heard.
Wow. Swift exit. That's messed up. Also, like, why did he see his mum in that lingerie? Let's
Have you
break
never
that
seen
down.
your mum in lingerie?
Never in my life.
Same.
Don't tell me you have.
Same.
Okay, good.
Last week I saw my dad's dick. I'm not seeing my mum in lingerie. Thank you very much. I probably have. I probably have.
Oh my God. That woman I told you about is calling me.
Oh, tell her to fuck off.
Yeah, honestly.
Fuck off. All right. Fucking hell. Worst gift you've received from someone you are dating. Not me, but someone I know got gifted artificial flowers by her husband. Crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji, crying, laughing emoji. Artifucking-ficial. How would you feel getting artificial flowers?
I actually prefer it because I don't like real flowers.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of them? They're going to die in
I was thinking about that. I bought a Forever Rose for Catherine once.
Oh, yeah. Is it still going?
No, it's fucking dead. It died. One of those dildos made from a mould of his dick, except he couldn't stay hard during the moulding process.
Stop.
It was quite sad.
You would struggle with that.
What are you on about? Why I struggle with that?
You're
What are you on about? I struggle with that. What do you mean?
Trust me, I know.
If I had my dick in a mould, I'd keep it up, mate.
No. I mean, like, if you couldn't keep it up, it would be really dire. Like,
You're right, to be
you
fair.
would be proud of
You
it.
are correct.
Yeah.
She had taken my keys, got herself a set cut, then presented them back to me in a gift box and then kept them. Kissed me on the cheek and said thank you. He had no idea she had even taken them. I'd come home from work and just find her lounging around my place. I'm lucky to be alive. Psychopath.
Yeah, no, that's psychotic.
We were early on in the get to know you stage and she asked if I preferred cats or dogs. I'd never had a dog growing up, but my parents did allow a cat. So I said cats. So for my birthday, she bought me a stuffed and mounted taxidermal cat.
What the hell is that?
Like, as in, like, a dead, stuffed cat.
No. That's creepy shit. I don't trust people who have stuffed animal stuff.
Someone bought me a teapot, the type that uses loose tea. Who's got time for that?
For loose tea?
Who's got time for loose tea?
Or to just make tea in general?
Loose tea.
Oh, loose tea.
Like, you have to, like, pull it out and put it... You got to maybe put it in your own bag.
Yeah.
Or put it into a teapot that accepts loose tea.
And you got to wait and sit there for it to brew. Like,
you can't stir it.
No.
That's old.
You got too much.
women
Get a job.
Yeah. I got the privilege of paying for her tattoo and a meal with her and her mother. Oh, I'm just trying to think. There's not many good ones. A rock he picked up on the walk to meet me. Not even a cute one. Just a regular rock.
This is what I made for you earlier.
The thing is, that thread started with such impact. It was really hard to keep it going. Such impact.
Yeah, I know.
Your deceased mum's pants.
I mean, that's all you actually needed to say. We didn't need more than that.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Has Catherine ever given you a weird gift? Like, or a gift that you had to feel like you had to fake that you loved it? Let it out right now.
I can't even think of a time. There was a time she bought me a present and I was like buzzing because it was obviously the present was a shape of a trainer's box.
Oh.
So I was like buzzing. I can't wait what these trainers are going to be. New Balance, maybe Nike or something like that. And I opened it. It was Reebok Classics. Your bog standard, all white.
I remember that.
I remember not. It's like 70-year-old men wear it.
But
when
you
they're
wore...
just on their final walk in life. Do you know what I mean?
But you ended up wearing them for
I
a very
fucking
long
loved them
time.
in the end.
Yeah.
I loved them in the end.
Yeah,
I was like, these are actually quite cool.
So you were disappointed in the brand?
I was disappointed in the whole shoe regardless. But then after wearing it a lot, I was like, actually, these kind of making a comeback.
And I am a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, and I am a 70-year-old man. And I think it's all thanks to Pablo Escobar, really. I never thought I'd thank Pablo, but he wore them.
Did he? Oh, okay. I didn't know that about him.
Yeah.
So you are comparing yourself to Pablo Escobar because of you wore the same shoes. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
Yes,
Should we get into what would you do?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Okay, cool. So what would you do is a part where, by the way, we need you to get more involved now. Before you used to send us like really great stories about, things going on in your life.
Now there's either less of them and the thing is, it's weird because we have more listeners from back then.
Yeah.
But you're not getting involved, guys.
No.
And if you are getting involved, your fucking submissions are dog shit.
Yeah.
Even if it's a story that's happened to you, but just add a few bells and whistles on it. Do you know what I mean? Make shit up.
Fun.
Make it fun.
We're here for the dramatics.
Yeah, I'm not here to figure out why your husband don't talk to you anymore.
Yeah. Okay, well, I feel like this what would you do is a bit on that line.
My husband's not talking to me. What would you do?
It was like, I might be going crazy, but every time I go for dinner with my partner, I don't know if this is a red flag, but he always keeps his phone on Do Not Disturb around me. Is he hiding something or is he just being respectful of our time together? What would you do? So let's break this down, okay?
I don't want to throw my man under the bus, do you know what I mean? Because I sometimes have my phone on Do Not Disturb.
But do you... Okay, question. When you go to dinner, is your phone like facing up or down?
It depends on how many people are bombarding me with messages, because obviously I run a business, Nimi, and I'm getting bombarded with messages constantly.
Okay, but dinner with your significant other, it's a special dinner you're having together. My phone is always down. Just respectful.
So these people that are saying about you having an affair is probably bang on.
No, it's not. It's just because if things come up, my attention will definitely go to the phone and I'm not focused on him anymore.
Yeah.
But I never have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas he always has his phone on Do Not Disturb.
What, Deep does?
Yeah.
Your husband?
A lot of the time. Should I be worried?
Did you write this message then?
No.
All right.
But I can kind of resonate.
So
But I don't think
for help.
I don't think it's a red flag. Like,
No,
I'm not
I
that
don't
bothered
know.
by it.
I think maybe I don't want to throw Deep under the bus, but why is it on Do Not Disturb all the time?
And you know,
He puts it on Do Not Disturb for dinner or like general life.
it's like from 7 p.m. onwards or something.
You know what? Knowing Deep the way I know him, he's on Do Not Disturb because he's a fucker that don't want to be disturbed. Do you know what I mean? Like he uses it for the genuine reasons of which it was written.
Yeah.
That's what I think's happening with your husband, because he's probably getting messages from work all the time. And you know what? I'll respond to this message when I think to check my phone and have a look, because the messages still pop up.
True.
But the notification doesn't.
Yes.
So that's what I think with your fella.
It's a great feature, but like, what happens if you first start dating someone and their phone is always on Do Not Disturb every time they're around you?
Because there's other girls going around messaging him, and he's not just a one-woman man at this moment in time, because you're just started dating, and he's got to lock up these Tinder. He's got to tie up loose ends.
Oh, imagine going on a date with someone or like being with someone after a while and then seeing a Tinder notification pop up. That's not ideal for them.
You know what I'm gutted about?
What?
Just never being on Tinder.
Yeah, I mean, we were never on dating profiles. It wasn't a thing when we
I
were.
just wonder how it feels.
Yeah.
Everyone says, oh, it's shit.
Yeah.
Dating apps are shit. But when they first come out, it was amazing. If we became single now, it would feel as amazing as when it first came out, because it's brand new to us.
But I would hate to be rejected on Tinder. I don't think I'm built...
You probably would. I would very unlikely get rejected on Tinder. Very unlikely get rejected on Tinder.
Look, I think I'd be hot property on Tinder, right? My Tinder would be going off.
You just said you don't want to get rejected on Tinder, but because I've said I won't get rejected, you're trying to up me.
No.
You would get rejected.
Hear me out.
Accept it.
Hear me out.
You're a reject, accept it.
Hear me out.
Go on.
I think they would love my profile and my pictures, but actually
and then
once
they'd
they
meet you
start
in
to
real
get
life
talking
and
to
feel
me,
catfished. All right, sorry, you finish.
once they start talking to me and realise that my personality probably doesn't match my looks, like I'm actually an old woman, that's when I start to get rejected, I think.
But your pictures on Tinder would be you at the Globe Soccer Awards.
Yes.
Holding a microphone to John Terry.
Correct.
Which I still want to discuss that interview.
Okay, why?
Let me just finish.
Okay.
It would be a picture of you on the beach.
Yeah.
It would be a picture of you in Thailand.
Yeah.
Wearing your... Oh, I'm trying to guess the colour of that bloody costume that you always wear.
Oh, yeah, the
pink one. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
You'd wear that. You'd wear I think your first picture will be John Terry and you. Your second picture will be you in an AC Milan shirt, because I'm just one of the guys.
Yes, I am.
Do you know what I mean? So I think you would have a success strike rate.
What do you mean one of the guys, by the way?
One of the guys, quote unquote. But then I think you would have a successful strike rate.
Yeah.
But these are highly glamorized photos of you.
Yeah, because it's not actually the reality of my life.
Yes, because the reality of your life is wearing scrubs, wearing a fucking bright orange jumper that says "C'est toi mon chéri." You don't even speak French, bitch.
What is it?
It is us, my love.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sick.
Well done.
No, did you get that right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, and then they'd feel, I'm not going to say the word catfish, Nimi, but cat dolphined. Do you know what I mean? So it's not quite a fish. Cat amphibianed. You'd be cat. They'd feel like they've been cat amphibianed.
So rude. Okay, well then let me do the same on you. Okay,
Go on, then.
if JJ got a Tinder profile, the first picture would be of him playing golf. okay? Because him in his all whites or him taking a golf strike seems super manly. The next photo will
I
be
don't know if it would be, but carry on.
Really?
No.
Okay, the next photo would be a fucking mirror selfie with his biceps out in a fucking tank top that no one asked for. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's going to be contender for 1 or 2, I think. Okay? And JJ has this mirror face. No one would notice it. I just know it really, really
You're
well.
a piece of shit. Why are you outing me? You're a
This
piece of shit.
mirror
Why are you
face
outing me?
It's like the eyebrow goes a bit up. There's a bit of a smolder going on. I myself find it repulsive. But obviously, because I know he's turning it on, that's not JJ's everyday look. So you're talking about me showing up in sweats and a green jumper looking like shit. I also know JJ's mood when his hair is down and his like face looks like shit. He's stressed out. There's no guns out. He's looking like shit all the time. But this perfect profile will come across as like Jack the Lad, like, oh guys, I'm up for a bit of fun. Like maybe a photo out with the boys, like showing a bit of a beer in the hand. Like, look guys, like I'm also have that cheeky side about me as well.
Yeah.
Maybe even
You can stop now if you want.
an X Factor photo. To get a bit of clout, to start it's a conversation starter.
It is a conversation starter, to be fair. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Or just like, there's some photos of me, man, back in the day, of like standing somewhere and there'd just be thousands of girls screaming at me.
Or what was that magazine cover you did naked?
Gay Times, it came up on my memories 3 days ago.
That one.
Minging.
Good conversation
Tyro
starter
Mings.
again.
Absolute horrible.
Yeah.
Not for me. Anyway,
so basically we wouldn't survive in today's day and age of Tinder.
I don't really want to go on Tinder anymore.
No.
I was going to suggest maybe we go on it for a week and see what happens, but now
As a social experiment.
Yeah, but now I don't want to.
No.
So I feel like you'd be full cat amphibian,
Yeah.
and you just think I've just got this disgusting smolder face.
Yeah.
I thought was quite fit, but
I think it's probably a good thing that we already have partners and we're already loved.
We won't be going on Tinder anytime soon. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, guys. Especially sorry to the guy that just wants Nimi to do a fucking favour. Do a favour. And him get impregnated by this man.
And then just hand the baby
Have
over.
Baby.
For God's sake.
Actually go through that, though.
Yeah.
You meet up in some fucking dirty
Hut.
hut somewhere
Yeah.
in the back end of Bangladesh
Yeah.
and say, I'm here to see Peter Parker. You go into the hut, he's spread-eagled, lubed up to the nines, ready to go.
Disgusting.
You just pop on, pop off, and then come back 9 months later for a ceremony of handing the baby over.
Yeah.
And that'll be it, done.
Yeah. No
I
papers.
don't think that's too much to ask.
No, and then the kid's going to come back to me at 18 saying, Mama, I want some money. And that's when I'm going to have to fucking hand over my whole living.
Okay, I've got something for you. We'll wrap it up with this.
Okay.
We'll talk about the John Terry interview next, in next episode.
Okay.
Because there's so many flaws in it, I can't even fucking start.
Okay.
I'll save it for next time. UAE law.
Yeah.
So, me and Catherine are now looking at getting a will.
Okay.
Really morbid, but you have to do it.
We've
got a child. We should have done it ages ago, but we never have.
Yeah.
We're looking at doing a will. Now, Catherine's been investigating the laws of kind of who takes ownership of Phoenix, right?
Okay.
So, if we don't get a will done, say I die in the next month, and the will's not finished,
Yeah.
who do you think takes custody of financial ownership of Phoenix?
If you die.
If I die.
If you die, Catherine's still alive.
My wife.
I don't think it's Catherine. I think it will be your family.
You're on the right lines. So
It would be your like parents.
yeah, so my dad
Yeah.
would be the guardianship of Phoenix. Me and Catherine are married, but I die, my dad takes him by law. But my dad he's deceased.
Yeah.
So Catherine went to the lawyer. Well, his dad's passed away. Who would be the next person in line? And he went, the next oldest male member in the family, which is my little brother, Shay. And if you don't know him,
No.
can barely put his fucking socks on correctly. He has a child now and he's doing very well, but I was being mean then. But
So
it's
how does
mental.
that work?
Don't know. Mental to think that if I die in the next month, Shay is guardian of my son. So I'm getting this will done fucking impromptu.
Yeah, wow, well done. Wrap that shit up because I
100%.
don't want that life for Phoenix.
I don't want that life for Phoenix. Bless him.
He deserves more. And what would happen then? Like Shane would actually have the right to be like, Catherine,
come give me Phoenix.
Yeah.
And she'd have to hand him over. Like you have to hand it over to Peter Parker. Be a similar situation without the sexual part that you'll have to do. But.
I actually do want to break this down in the next episode. So we'll get into the next episode because I have a question to ask you as well. So.
Okay, awesome. See you next week. What would you do podcast on Instagram? Do write your stories because you're slacking. You're lacking
the passion for this podcast.
There's no passion. Where's the passion?
Exactly.
All right. See you next week.